Morning, guys. We are on our way to a skate park, hopefully. Every time I try to do this, it seems to rain, which thank God I have the private skate park. But I'm going to grab some things first, like my board, my shoes. I want to grab the grab bags, and I'll probably stop and see if I can pick up a timer, because I think it'll be fun to do it there as well. But I gotta grab some things like gas and timer, and hopefully it's dry enough by the time we get there. Alright, so I didn't film the inside of Walmart because, well, I didn't want to, but I did pick this up. Definitely an odd looking timer, but it's a timer and it'll work. So hopefully we can do some challenges today. Alright, no idea how long I'll get the park to myself. That's why I try to come out earlier, especially when school's in session. But I am on a brand new Revive board here. We're going to try to get a kickflip first try. I do not see that happening because in the days I want to go outside, it seems like my legs just don't want to work. But let's find out. I'll set you, I don't know here. The ground definitely is not the best here. That took way too long. It took me about 7 tries to land one and about 20 to pop one. Something that never really registered in my mind, and as skaters it really should, is that my skate park and the skate park I've skated before south of here, both of those have very smooth grounds in them, floors. Here is some true East Coast asphalt type stuff. It looks like someone tried to seal the cracks, didn't really work too well. So all of my timing is just a hair off. So that's going to be interesting on seeing how today goes. I'm going to move it to the DIY ledge they did. So this is a skate park that used to have just a couple of these, that quarter pipe, and this bank. And that was literally it. And a local skate shop came in and they put in some stuff. Now some stuff has gone missing. I don't know if they were stolen or if they just took it back themselves, but we're going to skate the ledge a little bit, see how it goes. Well, I landed that crook, which it's my tallest crook so far. Anything above 12 inches feels tall to me. And this is about 14. But this crack is perfectly in line to where I like to line up for crooks. So, not horrible to roll through, just kills your speed. I'm gonna take that one. I tried another 40 tries, landed a couple more, but no better rollaways. But that's enough talking. We're just gonna session the park. Hey guys, so I just want to break down that session a little bit and talk about some of the things. So that crooked grind, I was really stoked on the crooked grind. Now that ground is really rough. Like I know I'm laying this on thick a bit, but it's true. Now that crook was taller, definitely my tallest crook, but it was also my fastest crook. And the angle iron that sits on top of it was covered in quite a bit of rust. So I did put down a professional layer of wax. I made one swipe and kind of just kept telling myself, go a little faster, go a little faster. And even with me getting a little gentle run to it, that was as far away as I could roll. And I decided to kind of just move on. From there, the slappy back 50-50 felt so freaking cool. Now skating this here definitely helped me get that, but the top of it is a triangle, it's a peak. So getting that perfect balance took a few tries, and when I did it, it just felt amazing. From there, skating that quarter pipe, it wasn't like a super big accomplishment getting the rock to fakie, but it definitely made me feel proud of myself that I just kind of did that within 2 or 3 tries. And then skating that 5-inch pipe. The reason why I wanted to do a couple of tricks on that specifically is because it scares me. I don't know why, but when I roll up and see this big, huge pipe in my vision that I'm popping on, it kind of messes with my mind. So to get the backboard, the front board, and the half cab lip in one session made me feel kind of cool. From there, I did the line, and that is where things got just like a little strange. A guy showed up and he asked if he could photograph me, and I thought it was a cool way to maybe exchange things. So I asked him, do you want me to do action shots? Because I was going to do the crook again, and see if he'd photograph the crook and see if he would send me some photos. And he was kind of like, no, I just want to take pictures of you. And I'm like, yeah, sure. So when I did that line, you really can't see him because, I edited him out, but he was just wandering around taking pictures of me, which was fine. And then he took some portraits of me and he left, and it's all good. Just a little strange though. But I got the line, and it took me, now it was a little sloppy in the line. It took me maybe 10 tries to get the pop, shove it, lip. It probably took me another 40 after that to get the super clean one. Because when I do pop, shove it, lip, I pop the pop, shove it. And when I go to catch it, I kind of slam it down into the obstacle, and I end up kicking out most of the time. Which, big props to Revive boards. I've snapped a lot of boards on tricks like that before. Brand new boards, first session, first trick ever on that board. And Revive's held up incredibly well. So the pop, shove it, lip, I got that and put that down. The fakie shove lip, I've tried that one before, and I don't believe I ever landed it. And I believe I landed it pretty dang good. So that made me super, super stoked. And then the front lip. The front lip is a strange trick when I say this out loud, but it's true. Front lip is a trick that I know I can do, but I've never done it, and I've chose to never do it. I have friends who are 140, 150 pounds who snap boards on front lip. So when my 200-pound butt thought about, should I learn this trick, shouldn't I kind of knew I would go through a bunch of boards. So I was kind of like, you know what, we're going to skip it, we're going to move on to something else. And I kind of looked at it and went, you know what, I've filmed enough today that if my board breaks right now, I'll just make for good content. It's not the end of the world. And I got it within like 4 or 5 tries. And the one that I did roll away from, go back and watch it. See how much that board flexes. It blew my mind editing it in frame by frame and seeing that and going, how did that not break? How did that not snap? And from there, the slappy front board, I've been watching, I don't know if you guys know who Willie Santos is, but he's been hosting games at Skate called Curb Wars. And guys just sit in these slappy front boards for like hundreds of feet chilling. And I was like, I kind of want to do a slappy front board. I've never done that before. And it worked out perfect. And from there, I learned another new trick that really, really hyped me up, which was the backboard to feeble. That one took a little while. That one, my phone ended up dying at the end of it. So I never got to get the perfect one. But when I set up a new board, I'm going to move my rails in a little bit more to give me more leverage. And I kind of want to go back and just practice tricks like that because they're super cool and I've just never done them. I've never done board slide to feeble. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And as always, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Every day we're gaining new subscribers, guys. We've gone up like 40 in a week, and that's absolutely amazing. We're not exactly on track yet for 1,000 by 2025, but we're getting there. So if you like the video, please hit the subscribe button. I am not a pro skater. I'm not an amateur skater. I don't ride flow for anybody. At the end of the day, I am pretty much just like a big brother. I am just the guy who's looking to try to inspire you guys to maybe try something new because a lot of this still scares me after 15 years of it. Have a great day and keep pushing forward, guys.